hypnotized.
Oh my God. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ishan and I welcome you all. Weird. This was not. Okay, so sorry about that. Anyways, welcome, guys. How are you doing? This is day two of my live stream playing Madden NFL 21. Um, how are you doing, guys? Welcome to my live stream. Let me fix this. Everything. Mm. There you go. No, not performance. Let me check. How big is my webcam? Yeah, I think it's okay. You need to see at least something of my face, right? I cannot make it, I cannot make this webcam thing smaller than this. I think that is, that much is, okay. Yeah. Um, this is done. This is, just a second. What was I gonna do? Let me see. Game check, webcam check, Streamlabs OBS is running. YouTube, I can see YouTube from my mobile. And yeah, speech chat, I think, yeah, I've popped out the speech chat thing. Task manager, let's see. Yeah, GPU is always at 100%, just like every single time. CPU is also making use of all the cores, which is nice. Chat connected, everything connected. Awesome. So, welcome to my channel, viewers. How are you doing? My name is Ishan. I'm from India. I'm 25 years old. I'm gonna play some Madden NFL 21 today on my live stream. Welcome to my channel. I play lots of games, different varieties of games. Gaming is my passion and hobby. Streaming is also something I like to do. So, gaming and streaming, here I am. Uh, we are gonna continue with our yesterday's. I think yesterday I did a lot of tutorials. Uh, Yesterday I did a lot of tutorials on how to play the game. I need a pillow behind my back, cause just a minute. All right. Um, left, right. Yeah, I think this is good. And I also noticed the camera. I thought my phone alarm went off. I also noticed the camera froze, so I think I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm watching here. I'm watching my own stream just to check like everything is working fine. I'm watching my own stream just to check. Yeah, the camera is freezing. For that reason, I'm gonna play the game in windowed mode. Let's see. Does this work now? I don't know why the camera is freezing. Anyways, what does play now do? I don't know. Basically, I've started. Yeah, I feel like my PC is lagging right now. Really sorry about that. Let me fix this stuff. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using okay, here's what I'll do. I'll use performance mode and disable the preview. And let's see if that solves the camera webcam thing. Uh, my GPU is at 100%, but I'm not using my GPU encoder. I'm using CPU encoder. I have Ryzen 7 3700X. I think my Ryzen is at 4.18 gigahertz. Wow, it has never been that high. 4.2 gigahertz, basically, almost. And it's at 40 to 50% usage. It's using all of the cores. 1, 2, 3 cores are at 50%. 1, 2, 2 cores are at like 40%, and 1, 2, 3 cores are, you can see, at 30%. GPU is bottleneck definitely. Memory is not memory. Total I have 16 GB, out of that only 10 GB is being used. And frames are also not dropping. I can assure that there have been no frame drops. I'm also running OBS at administrative mode. I think let me reduce the what do you call graphics? 720p? What do you say? Let's lock to 30. What do you say? I don't want blue. SSAO, I don't want it. Depth fog. Depth fog. Who knows? Lens flare. Let's keep it off. I don't like lens flare. Nothing that my GPU or CPU cannot run, but I'm just trying to, like, you know. make things easier for my PC. Okay, HDR settings will take this thing when. Fine. What if I put it off? I don't need anti-aliasing. So here we are, 1280 into 720p. And I can see my webcam running fine right now. See, it's not lagging anymore. So what changes occurred? Memory dropped down only a little bit. GPU now doesn't always hover at 100. It actually does, but not that much, I think. Everything else, nothing really has changed. But I think it will be more stable. I don't know. I always play at 60 FPS. This is like the first time I'm playing any game at 30 FPS. Because I know the limits of my PC. Basically, I have GTX 1066 GB, Ryzen 7 3700X. I'm using Ryzen for Streamlabs. Everything else is for gaming. And I have a lot of stuff, as you can see, my channel thing flashing there. And a lot of stuff for my CPU to do. But it's not... Okay, let's play. Enough of how to do streaming and stuff. What the fuck did I just did? Okay, let me see. This is the second time I'm playing the game, so I'm sorry. I'm just learning the game, okay? I'm just learning the game. Yesterday I did a lot of tutorials and stuff, and yesterday I played my first online game. Even though I lost, but basically I'm in love with this game. I'm in love with this game. This game is really amazing. Before this, I didn't even knew like how American football worked, what were the rules and whatever, you know. Let's see. Create your perfect version of the raiders and join the fun. Play challenges solo or with friends on rewards and rise up to craft your ultimate team. How do I play matches? Pick up and play any weekly game scheduled during the NFL. Let's do this. If they're playing in real life, you can play the matchup exhibition too. How cool. Play now? What does play now do? Create your own team. I don't know, random. Rookie, definitely. Let's just play this. What? What is all of this? You know what? Let's try to play head to head. Play a friend. By the way, yesterday some people were asking me like they wanted to play with me. Can we like look if anyone wants to play? Where do I search? If anyone's watching this stream, do you want to play this game? You can put in the chat. You know what? Until then, I'll just do some more tutorials. Because yesterday, I think we did only half of them. Or we can do this ultimate thing. Ultimate team. Let's try this one. On your team captain. Team captain gives you a chemistry boost. Take on new challenges to pick a team captain. That's perfect. Man, I really want to upgrade my GPU, you know, because this is a real pain to play with 1060. Even though it runs fine for gaming, it's really at its like um it's running at its max capacity all the time. It's really a good card, but it's not enough now. Like today, it's not enough for me anymore. Although it has stayed with me for a good long time. I think I got this card in 2016. That's my baby. My loyal baby. Sugar Rush, take a bit out of switch challenge from me. We did this. Let's find a team captain. Captain tryouts. I think online wise, not many people. I don't think why. There were like 2,400 people yesterday who were online playing this game, but no one was searching. Only like 10 to 12 people were searching. So I think online wise, maybe I'm in the wrong time zone, or I don't know why. Not many people were playing online.
Hello everyone, you're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your
So
host.
we'll do with the story mode or whatever these things are. Solo. We'll try solo first because let's be honest, I don't know anything about the game. What am I gonna do playing online mode? But not trying to be negative. Let's try to learn the game first. I've tried those things where you try to run through the defenders. They don't really work much. Let's try a mesh spot.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
So we have to give it to Q. And let me remember. Single tap. Oh shit.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got it. And work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There you have it, another challenge, another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges
not bad.
If you left any stars on the table.
Not bad. But wait until you see this piece of a DT. Might make you want to reconsider. Don't allow 20 plus yards. Oh, who was the previous one? Great trade.
Welcome everybody, I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
To the game.
and set, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was tackled.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's try the space power.
Got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now the former Cal Bear, it's Patrick Laird.
Okay, fine.
Patrick Laird.
Yeah, I did the job.
Is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. On that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On play action, Fitzpatrick.
Boom.
Down he goes, brought down, Raiders sack.
Okay.
They go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away.
Landon Holt said, why in the hell are you playing Madden with a keyboard?
Because I don't have a controller.
This is taken around the
Oh shit.
That'll be a 47-yard
That's why.
punt, officially 5 on the return.
I don't have a controller. And I don't plan.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still
I don't
available,
plan
you can always
on
replay
buying
the
one.
challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
I even play FIFA on keyboard. I don't know, I find keyboard much more suitable to me, you know. Tryouts, next one. WR Edmund Catherine. I'm still new to the game, by the way. This is the 2nd day which I'm playing this game. I've never played Madden or any kind of American football game ever in my life.
Today. I'm the coach, and this
So far, I'm enjoying this.
Ultimate Team.
It's really nice. Why didn't I come across this game before? Fake screen wheel. HP please. I know nothing about the tempo thing. Damn it. Let's try this one.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Delay of game. God damn.
Credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Ron. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
It's not gonna work.
43 extra yards to the 43.
That's why I don't like running through the defenders. Let's try the pass.
So you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together.
I wanted to
for a
try
while,
this
'cause
one.
You know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things
I'm
up.
still learning this game, okay? Don't get mad at me.
On 2nd down, here's
Okay, wrong.
Throw caught there by
Sure.
Osborne.
Oh, come on.
He'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
At least get
wide receiver screen, no matter
first
how many
down.
blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
What?
Now a carry for Piron. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes.
So we got a first down, I think. Should go with F, I think.
They'll throw on first down.
Oh.
Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From off of play action. Oh, he's handing out muscle in there as he pulls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
He caught that one actually. That's surprising.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your...
Hey folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get
Okay, we are defending now. Allow 15 or less yards. Shit. Take this one.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On first down, Drake. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll get it inside.
There's
the
my
40 to
guy
the
just
39.
running around.
4 yards the
Controlling,
first
like
down.
switching players and controlling is really hard stuff for me.
Statistician Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5.
'Cause it's
to
so
get things
zoomed
started
in.
on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, he
Do you
got
really get after the quarterback, or
We didn't do
maybe
it.
you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off with their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And 7 yards to go.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Drake. A first down and more for Drake. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against
Try
this
again.
challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count again. So the Cardinals offense ready to go on 1st and 10. Here's Murray from midfield. And his pass incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Secure the ball carrier.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
On 3rd down, Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald.
Wrong key. I wanted to
Came up
press
short of
W.
this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge.
15
and
or
get
less
that
yards.
win.
This is
A Cardinal first down. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Down at the
They brought the
41.
blitz that time, and I thought they were
How
going
much
to
did
get
they
to it,
gain?
but instead, he flipped it on
Where
its
do I know
ear
how much
and
did they
ended up
gain?
picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? You might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Oh, come on. There you go. But I think he got the 15-yard.
Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay it.
Okay, so what I think is we need to use the defenses more on 1st down, and later on maybe use some more bigger formations.
On 1st down, it's Drake. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up?
You got 7 yards, right?
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Shotgun now from Murray. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Give him 7 on the tuck.
14 yards. God damn it.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They got it.
Throwing complete here to Drake. 9 yards.
Did they get it?
Just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right. So the Cardinals offense ready to go on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Hunting. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
The coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. Look at this.
Boom.
Big game. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Oh, come on.
Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a
I'm gonna finish this no matter what. Let's try something else.
And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. That is 1st incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now the dual threat man. This is DJ Foster. And
He got the 1st down. 14 yards. Shit.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
No.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet?
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up about the 31. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Celebrating alone.
Ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory.
I think we completed it. I mean, I don't know, man. They are very close. So it's better 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't really know, man. I forgot what TE means. What does TE? Oh yeah, he's the team leader or something, right? Team means team leader. What does team mean? No idea. I think he's better than Charlie, guys. So can I like? Okay. He's better in every aspect. Madden rank increase newbie. Okay. Each round you will get to choose one or more items as your reward. Alright. This shows how many items you have left to choose for the current round. Okay. Once you have made all of your picks in every round, you will be shown a recap of all items. Alright. I don't know. Halfback. Okay, cool. What is all of this? Uh, why are there so many cards with the same name? Just go with this one. Oh my god, what is going on? We have that much of coins, okay. $1 million. No. Yeah, I think 2 players are enough for now. So I got one because he was very cheap price, and I got another because he had very good overall. Wow, so a lot of missions are added. One sweet reward scored yourself. All of this is so complicated. It's giving me a headache. God damn it. Yesterday I was so excited to play the game, but today all this players and cards bullshit. I don't want any of that. Bengal. Really? Let's try this. Oh, I think we got a game. Awesome.
Pretzel Rocks. Said now playing, Faded Memories by Harris Heller
The
Dash.
NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect.
Wow, look at the
The
stadium.
Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd, and they're all set as they'll match up with the Atlanta Falcons.
Kickoff for the Falcons.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Burrow on first down. We're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And this return is going to be halted right around
he's
the
doing the dance,
28-yard
huh?
line. That's kind of a double
just
whammy. I mean,
weird.
the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense
Pretzel
will get the ball
rocks.
to start the second half.
Sid now playing,
They line them up
humbled
in
by
good
Harris Heller
position,
dash.
And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
2 yards on the
Certainly a nice job. They can't get upfield. Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And his throw is incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. But now it'll be third down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback.
He tries
When
to
you're trying
throw
to
behind.
inside routes, and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On third down, Ryan.
Oh, come on.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 26 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Point after here coming up.
For the point after.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0.
7. Bengals nothing. Sterling Hockrichter to kick off for the
Now
Falcons.
following the touchdown.
I'm quite surprised to
Hockrichter
find
kick off.
a team with an Indian name in this game.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's
We
taken down right
did
at
the
20.
Bengals take
spin
over
thing, I
first
think.
and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the
Pretzel
other
rocks.
way. How do you rebound
Sid
from
now
here?
playing,
A little bit of
sleep
humor.
paralysis
Gotta
by
laugh
Harris
that one
Heller
off
dash.
and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
T. Higgins was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow, flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
My bad.
Oliver with the INT.
My
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the
13-0.
Falcon defense has a touchdown.
I'm still learning,
Young Wade.
This defense
but I
looking
feel
like
so
they
bad when I
play
lose.
the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
Yes.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Sterling Hockrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Dance. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 14.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh my God.
For the run pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point
By mistake, I have made him dive.
Digital threat by Harris Heller Dash.
Alright.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. He's got his man, Boyd. And
First down, right?
The Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14 at 9. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh, come on.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the
big fail.
Defense has a touchdown.
Youngwei Koo lining up.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up.
Pretzel
this one
Rocks.
might be over by half.
Said now playing. Take it easy by Harris Heller Dash.
For a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get it. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Burrow will throw. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
2 more yards.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Isaiah Oliver brought
A loss of a full 3 yards.
Absolutely not.
And now it's second down. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Pretzel Rocks said now playing, bargains with Ash.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah.
Complete to
That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Need to
But
press
I really
R.
enjoyed watching how the
Press
defense
fucking
stayed
R.
in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Oh, come on.
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Oh.
Picked off by Darquez Denard. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20.
another day, another dollar,
And
baby.
he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Oh my god. Fucking asshole.
Extending this lead
Doing
even
this
further.
thing.
Boy, it's been
Whatever
a while
dance
since I've
he's
seen a
doing.
team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get
Shit!
to the locker room, try and regroup.
He went all the way.
Start the third quarter. But
Shit.
things don't improve fast then. I think
I'm
the
so
backup's
bad
gonna
at
play in the
defense.
second half.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Richter to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Following the pickup of 4.
Just stop with the music.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Defense wins championships, baby.
Now Burrow. He gets
Oh,
this
come
in the
on.
hands of Mixon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a gain of 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Bengals.
I need to work on my
Connect the
defense.
extra point, and the
That's for
round is
sure.
on here in this first
Because
half.
I'm taking a beating
So they
right
throw
now.
the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake.
At their own 1-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6.
My God, what?
They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount.
And oh, that is going to be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure they
shut
can't
up.
afford anymore at this point. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. They'll take it at the 42.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He gives to Gurley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 8 yards out. And the Falcons
This kind of thing really makes me
For
mad.
good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Falcons 44, Bengals nothing.
It's embarrassing.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick
Now
off.
following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. This will make it into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Able to find Higgins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And now here is another
Oh
interception.
no.
Picked off at the 36.
Come on,
And he takes
man.
this one
Why don't they
down.
chase him? Why don't they chase him?
Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Anyone who can hear
This
me
game
must
really
be
becoming a one-sided
thinking I'm
affair.
crazy.
Pick 6 there.
Oh,
It's in
man.
danger of
I'm
being over before halftime.
And that's going to be a major league test
raging here.
for both of these teams because
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is caught. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
there actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Burrow looking to pass. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a
Really
first
like
and goal.
taking a beating,
Love the
to
play
be
call
honest.
that time.
You
Love
cannot
the design.
complain.
You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo
Because we
set.
are bad at the
Running
game.
formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon.
Oh, stop celebrating.
Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
That score that they just gave up there.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they are just not going to
All right.
He's into the end zone here for 2 more.
60-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The return man, Wilson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust it.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
What the heck?
Good starting field position.
It's like I had no control on my keyboard.
At the 41-yard line.
Something's wrong.
From the shotgun, Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And the Falcon first.
1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game as his guys continue to pour it on.
I'm gonna treat this as a practice game, nothing more.
There in the passing game.
Okay.
Oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him?
Don't flame me or anything.
And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Deion
You're not
Jones,
getting
the
any
linebacker,
touchdown.
and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10.
The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him,
My God.
Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown.
Matt Ryan now with 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown.
Oh, man.
Coup for the extra point.
For the point after.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Falcons 73. Bengals nothing. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Now it's Wilson. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Since the offense about ready to go here on their next drive, they've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I
He got
think
it, right?
what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have?
Oh.
And now
No,
here's
no,
another
no,
interception.
no, come on, no.
Picked off near the 42. And he takes
my
this one
God.
back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Youngwei Koo lining up.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup,
Touchdown.
start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the
By the way,
pick
how
six to
long
get
does the
another
game
shot at
last?
it now as
That's what
this
I wanna
one's in
know.
the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Watch the screen.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And just not a ton of room to work with. They'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Down at the 15.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Check mic, check mic.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And to the 43. So
Doing
down
the
inside
dance.
the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Ready, ready. 56, check 56. Here we go, here we go. 56, Mike. Hey, express. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowl
Thank
wideout
God.
Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
39.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Falcons are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan able to connect with his top man,
He's
Julio
kicking the
Jones.
camera off.
And this
What the
offense
heck?
Continues
Leave
to
the
pour it
cameraman
on.
alone.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case,
Will he
it's a
score
guy out
100 or
wide
something?
catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Here's Carter now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Of course, it's one-sided.
43 is the mic. I hope you work it.
On second down, here's Burrow.
Throw the fucking...
And the Falcons get there.
He didn't
The
throw
Falcons
it.
Get the sack, down he goes.
He didn't
You
throw
hate to
it.
say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things.
Why
but
didn't he
overall,
throw it?
Looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the Ryzen?
Why is he not throwing
Down
it?
again. Allen Bailey,
Why is he not
he's the
throwing
one to
it?
get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
That right now, that's a defeated team
You
out
see?
there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
32-yard
Well,
line.
partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Gain of 21 yards.
The end result, 21 yards.
First down.
Operating from the gun, Ryan dancing to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
But I'm learning something from this game.
Because both teams came into the game with the will to win.
I've learned that I need to work on my defense and also a little bit mistake on the attack, and the guy just runs for a touchdown. That's what I'm...
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off.
Fair catch made at the 1-yard line. The Bengals take over.
I don't know what this...
At their own 1-yard line.
The Cincy offense.
Why? I don't know why this happens. You see many things I'm not...
This drive is not going to have
I
a
just
bearing
don't
on
know
this
why
game,
the
but
way they
it's
are.
kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Burrow. And now here is another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
One more thing I noticed is I think he's countering my formation, which I have not even looked into.
In all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough...
Really awesome. What's this?
Patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
43 is the mark. 43 is the mark. Hurry.
First down. Here's Burrow. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Alan Bailey on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Strip that ball. Check 99. Check 99.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're
We are
able to get
taking the
conversion.
lead or whatever you want to
17
call
and a
it.
Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
12 more yards. That That's another Bengals.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
As if they were gonna score
This might be about
100.
as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense took a
Oh,
shutout at them.
they
I think
still
worked in
hate.
concert
Take off the
together.
camera.
What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this
Oh,
one.
man.
And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up.
I
in this
tried,
one.
you know, my play. You know, I tried a lot of stuff. Okay, enough with the highlights and don't show his stance. I wanna play more. All pro, are you serious? Rookie, give me rookie. Really, really funny live stream, I would say. Stop asking me after every 30 seconds. Any. Let's keep any. Doesn't matter what. I don't know, sometimes you get a game, sometimes you don't get any game. I don't know why this is the way this is.
Pretzel Rocks said now playing Mystery Land by Harris Heller Dash.
Oh, bye.
Pretzel Rocks said now playing Spring Rollin' by Harris Heller Dash.
Let's try Bengals again. Because I'm getting match on that for I don't know why.
Pretzel Rocks said now playing Road Trip by Kino Dash.
Oh, we got a game. Alright. Awesome, we got a game. Team up with the squad.
Pretzel Rocks. Said now playing, Delicate Dew Blossoms by James Flamestar Dash.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Taken in the end zone. Oh, nice move. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches,
Run, hold, snap, or pass,
they
throw,
give them full
play.
authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Carl try it again on second down. Got an open man, it's Ruggs.
Holy shit, he
He
just...
gets 6, that'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown.
Here, Pickens again. Here we go again. No.
48 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get
It's
into the
good.
end zone.
The kickoff for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dean Lowry, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete.
Incomplete.
Let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake, but he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
I thought I was going to shit.
There are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Bad.
I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Under pressure,
My bad.
And down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Another try after the 1st down sack.
My bad.
Pressure again, and down he goes again. Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the 1st quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
The final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking
This
up
is
the
going
run,
good.
and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders nothing.
Second and 2.
He's gonna run from the back.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Mason.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up for offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own 23.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also
have a
wonder
problem
if
with
it's going to nerve
defense.
him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together?
Oh my
He's gonna
god.
take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
His kick.
Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard? I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Raiders on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And fortunately, the offense will cover this one up back at the 5-yard line. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
How did they get the pass right?
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And a round is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Carr now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
20-yard line.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. They find some open field here.
What?
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Jamal Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers continue to roll.
Mason
And always a good first half when you
Really, I'm missing something about the game.
And it never hurts to have that good
I think
feeling.
there's
that the game
something
moves
like
on. Just think about
I have to do something which I'm missing, which is like not making the players cash the runner or whatever it is.
takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 20.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A gain of 6 there on first. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Carr. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
For Darren Waller.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42.
I make mistakes. He's not.
You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that.
I should have just run through
It's
them.
all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 42 yards. And the Packers are pouring it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league. They decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now?
Why didn't he
Potential
catch it?
fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
He'll find Richard here underneath. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
First half in the books. You're watching
Half
the
time.
NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
What the heck was?
Good starting field position for them here as they come
Once
up
I
first and
touch
10
anything
at the
on the
41
keyboard
yard
when
line.
you're kicking,
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
bro, he doesn't go down.
Starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Rodgers on target there to Lazard. The try. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Now Jones. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes him from the 10 down to the 6.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll go again to Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, I tried to defend it as much as
This
I could.
offense is running away with this one. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Kickoff for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
He's
That's not
suggesting
what they
me to
got, though.
run.
They got a setback, and they have a long
I
field
don't
to
think
cover.
that's a good
They want to try
idea.
and put points on the board.
Is it?
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, right there. All day, baby, all day, all day, all day. Joker, right now.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
The tackle.
Sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, There wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
They're running it. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Let's go.
Once again is Jacobs. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's looking long for Witten. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 45. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Lost all the yards.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Brings up
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Shit.
Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Packers 56, Raiders nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone.
And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos
Get
with
him.
a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes.
Somebody,
to the races.
whoever this anime is, he must be going crazy, like how amazing his game is or something.
Makes the score Packers 63, Raiders nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Jalen Richard now on the return.
Bro, why?
Down just past the 20 at about the 21.
Why does my team does that?
Raiders take over
Nobody
1st
comes
and
through.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Raiders.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
58 for Mike, 58 for Mike. Here I come.
Shotgun now for Carr. Eluding the press, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake, but he will not make the first down marker.
Why didn't you
That'll be a
throw?
turnover
I was
on
sprinting.
downs. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 21-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Let's go. 58 for Mike, 58 for Mike. Here we go.
Carr now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because
taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 33 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
For the extra point.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. They give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Maurice Hurst on the tackle.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to
Let
contract.
the AI do the defense.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
For Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Extra point try now for Crosby.
Really, really bad.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Packers 91. Raiders nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr, he's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Rodgers looking to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 30. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Honestly, this is
Suffocating
the
all
point of
game long
playing
on
like
defense.
this.
They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And
Just
they've done
getting
it
my
not just
morale
by
down and nothing
out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw out and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Carr to try again after the pick six. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
58 line.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. I got you. I got you.
From the gun, Carr. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Packers. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I want to get some stats. I want to get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities.
Why am I playing this?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Oh my God, what was that?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know, are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It happens.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Preston Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well.
Photos and
time
stuff.
of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there
112, this is like worse than
spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Enough.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
All right. Okay. This was I have no words. I have no words for this. But I enjoyed this. I don't know why. A little. What is this? Ultimate Legends. Build your legacy, add players with legendary careers to the game. Okay. Squidward inspired gear. How awesome is that? But anyways, I think this was the end of today's live stream. Very, very, very funny live stream, I would say. So what I got to learn today is basically I need to improve my defense and passing and stuff. I guess that's the whole game, right? And yeah, it's my second day. Why am I making this a big deal? Hope you enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll try to do live streams of this every single day, even though I'm losing. I am, kind of trying to understand the game. I'm still in my baby steps phase, and still trying to understand the game, trying to wrap around the game. So don't expect anything from me, at least for the next 7 days, I would say. So like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Watch this for comedy. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Go to sleep now. It's 2 a.m. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.